Alrighty, we are live. Hello, folks. Looks like I want to give myself some goosebumps, which is why I'm doing this choose your own adventure story. So, couple of rules for this sexy stream we're gonna have. Oh, let me pin the comment up. And pin. Alright, so maybe I should wait if some people are gonna come in, you know? Alrighty. Oh, someone entered the chat room. Hello! Hey, bearded lady. What's going on here? Ooby hoo! Well, you read the outcome, so I really hope you know. Man. So, chat, how much do you want to bet, how much do you want to bet this crocodile that's on the cover barely even appears in the damn book? If it happened on a Shocker on Shock Street, it could happen here too. Hold on, let me check the audio. Well, you heard my audio enough, so So right now, I am going to read. This is Give Yourself Goosebumps. Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. But first, late one night, you and your friends visit the old fairgrounds. They're putting up rides and booths for the annual carnival. But this year, things look really different. Really odd. Really scary. Sorry, I thought I was gonna burp for a second. The place is lit up by 100 fiery torches, and spooky music is coming from the main tent. Then, you met Big Gay Al, the creepy carnival manager. He's invited you in the test. Some of the rides. Will you brave the terrifying supersonic space coaster, risk the horrors of the reptile petting zoo, slice through the oily waters of Bogger Bog, or confront the evil snake lady, who was in the Goosebumps movie, by the way, for about 1 second. Blink, you don't miss it. The choice is yours. Or is in this scary Goosebumps adventure, packed with over 20 spooky endings. So, let's begin, baby. Hold on, I'm looking at the... Oh, better than what I thought it was going to be. Alright, so this is a old book right here. What I'm reading... Hopefully you can hear that. Dates back to when it came out. Alright, so, let's read, shall we? What do you want to do? I don't know, Patty. What do you want to do? Not fair, Brad. I ask you first. Patty and Brad, your two friends, and arguing as usual. Okay, so I didn't know. Alright, so it's gonna be about us this time around. Gonna be about us. So Pat and, what are their names? Brad and Patty, those are our friends, guys. All of us, pretend all of us are this one motherfucker in this book. How much do you want to bet we're gonna go by they, them pronouns? Alright. Your two friends are arguing as usual. It isn't the last week of August, and Patty and Brad haven't stopped fighting since your summer vacation started. Patty likes being bossy. Well, she's a woman, so... You don't mind it, though. Oh, really? How do we all not mind that bullshit? It's no big deal. Yes, it is. It's hard to win a fight with her anyways. You don't know because why Brad even tries. You guess it's because he doesn't want to look like a wimp in front of a girl. Oh, so he's Joss Whedon. There's nothing I can do. I guess I'll just go home, Brad says. He shoves his hand into his pockets, then his shoulders slump and he sort of shrivels up. You guess Brad is kind of a wimp. Even he is your best friend. You're so
boring, Brad.
Patty complains. Whatever. Whenever Patty complains, her freckles really pop out. Now there are about 1 million of them spread across her face. Hey, I know what we should do! Patty suddenly bursts out. Go to page 2. Alright, page 2, everyone. Page 2, bitches. Okay,
Let's back over to Bennett's Field and watch them set up the carnival.
I don't know, we answered. Okay, so you is recommending us. So all of us, all right, chat, possibly people who are going to enter the chat room on Discord. Yes, I have Discord pulled up. Probably, fuck it, I'm going to do a face cam for this because I want this to be fun. The last time I showed my face to anyone on the internet was my ex.
Do I have to do this shit?
Okay, the reason why I did that, because I don't want to turn on the big light, because it's when shit really shines, alright? Just, doing the light. Okay, I turn on the light on my phone, and I have the stream playing, so... 3, 2, 1... Here I am, folks. Here I am. Rocking like a hurricane. Alrighty. I'm gonna go over to my stream. Just so I can read the chat, folks. Rocking like a... Alright. So... It's getting dark, and Mom said we have to be in bed by... We have to be in by 9. I swear, I thought there was a typo for a second. I'm not good at reading out loud, guys. I'm not good at reading out loud. I'm just gonna make that very clear right now. Very clear. Plus, I think this lighting does look pretty spooky. Let's see. It's only a real quick bike ride, Brad says. Are you some kind of wimp? We've been called a wimp, guys. Brad calling you a wimp? We can't believe it. Okay, we agree. But if it's as bad as last year, there won't be much to see. Don't you remember the main attraction? You remind them the ride they called Terror Trek? It turned out to be a baby choo-choo train that circled around and around and around. I don't want to ride that gay shit. Only if it's the Seuss Trolley train ride at Universal Studios. Let's see if anyone's entered in. Nope. Alright, back to this page. It doesn't matter what you say. Patty's made up her mind. You're going to ride over the carnival. Over to the carnival. Again, not good at reading out loud. A hot, humid breeze blows in your face. As you pedal along, Patty's in the lead, no surprise, so she's a bitch. And Brad's puffing behind you. It's dark by the time you reach Bennett's Field. You and your friends drop your bikes in the grass and race across the moonlit field toward the huge wooden fence that surrounds the carnival. To take a closer look, turn to page 3. Okay, so we're just going into a normal-ass book now. As you reach the carnival entrance, you hear music coming from inside. Starship. Let's do Starship. Not the usual corny organ stuff they always play, but some really strange music. Indigo Girls. But some really strange music. It sounds familiar and totally new at the same time. Brad stretches his neck to try to peer over the fence, but no luck. The fence is way too high. Patty jingles the padlock on the door. It's sealed shut. I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow night when the carnival opens, Brad says.
No way,
Patty says.
Let's climb the fence now.
Are you crazy? Brad says. We'll get caught. Come on. There's probably no one in there.
Come on, there's probably no one in there,
Patty says. Why does it take me long to know what each person's saying? Holy shit. It's dark. No, never mind. Your friends turn to you to cast the deciding vote. You glance at your watch. It's almost 9 p.m. There's probably no one in there, Patty replies. Oh, sorry. If you're going to get home in time, you should start back now. What are you going to do? If you decide to go home, turn to page 10. If we want to stay, turn to page 6. So, what it'll be, my friends? Since I got no one here right now, let's treat a lid like a quarter. Alright. Heads. Alright, we're gonna say this is heads. Alright, heads. 6. Tails. 10. So. It fell. It's probably a bad idea to use a lid, but whatever. Heads! We're going to... Nope, tails. I'm an idiot. We're going to tails. We're going to 10. We're going to page 10. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I don't want to get grounded. Let's see. Oh, I just turned a page.
I have wish we...
Okay. You've decided not to sneak into the carnival. You're going home instead. Well, it's a good thing Patty usually makes all the decisions, otherwise you never have any fun. And this book would be over before it began. Go ahead, take a deep breath, then go climb the fence. You're not scared, are you, pussy? So we're turning back to page 6, are you serious? We're turning back to page 6? Alright. The moment I saw that wheel, the moment I knew we had to go back. Let's do it, we say to our friends. Let's climb the fence. Patty is halfway up before you finish speaking. You let Brad go next. You're last. It's a hard climb up. There's really no place on the fence to get a good grip. Oh my god, I see pieces of my hair. I see pieces of my hair in the shadow. I see little freckles. Oh, that's so crazy. But you make it to the top. Swing your legs over and tremble down. You land on the grass. You're inside. You and your friends gaze around. Whoa! It's pretty dark. The only light comes from torches. At first, the carnival looks the same as it always does. Dinky rides, hot dog wagons. Then the lights start to flicker on every corner of the field. The rides start to move. It's as if the whole place is magically coming to life. Hey, look at the giant roller coaster, we exclaim, pointing up ahead. They never had a roller coaster here before. Yeah, Brad agrees. And the whole place is a lot bigger than last year.
This is awesome,
Patty says as she sprints towards the rides. Race over to page 7. You and Brad take off after Patty. You all stop in front of the roller coaster. Wow, Patty says as she gazes up at it.
It's like a rocket to outer space.
Beyond the roller coaster, you spy a castle surrounded by a moat. And a spooky-looking haunted house sitting high atop hill. These are the coolest rides I've ever seen, we say. They still have that dumb choo-choo train over there, you point out. But we could ride this stuff all night and never go near it. Patty grabs your arm and tugs you over to the other side of the carnival, to the midway. Brad races after you. Hey, where are all those dinky wooden booths? Who's from last year? You ask as you gawk at amazement. At the amazing rides, games of chance, they're gone. And in their place are giant video games and huge spinning wheels, stunned with hundreds of blinking colored lights. Get a load of that! Brad suddenly cries out. You and Patty spin around. You can't believe what you see. Be more amazed at page 87? We have to go all the way to page 87. So, what'll it be, folks? Again, no one is here? So, let's give myself goosebumps by another lit quarter spin. Heads, 8. Tails, we skip all the way to page 87. Alright. That doesn't count. Heads, so, page 8. You wander over to the Wheel of Chance and immediately notice two strange things. First, you read the sign on the booth. It says Wheel of No Chance. Then you hear the barker's voice calling, step right up, step right up. But there's no one there. No one but a green and yellow parrot. Excuse me, we say, hoping someone will answer. Is this game open?
No, I'm standing by this wheel for my health.
Nope, the parrot says that. Sorry, not a monster, an employee.
No, I'm standing by the wheel for my health,
the parrot cracks.
Now do you want to spin or what?
The parrot is obviously annoyed.
Mammals,
he mutters.
Mammals. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
You steal a glance around. Maybe you should skip the game. But Big Gay Owl sneaks up behind you and rapes you. I'm just kidding. Spin, he says. You must earn enough points to win. But how will I know if I have enough points? We ask. Spin? It's his final words. Here's how to spin.
Close your eyes and twirl your finger over the wheel. Heel on this page. Let your finger land somewhere. Go on the wheel. Look at the number you've landed on. Go to that page next.
Quick, go to the page you landed on, or if you landed on spin again, spin again. Okay. Alright, I am gonna show you all this. Okay. Right here. Alright. It says close my eyes. No peeking, no peeking. I'm gonna burn this thing if I keep going fast. 38? I went to 38, folks. Nah, let's try it again, but this time you guys don't see it. Okay. I'm just speaking up. Alright, where did my pinky go? Spin again! My pinky went on spin fucking again! Alright, let's use the pinky. Stein, you better not have created any cheaters with this fucking thing. If you did, write it. Apparently you had ghostwriters with you. Double or nothing, 19. What does that mean? Okay, double or nothing, 19. Let's double or nothing, 19. What do I do? What do I do? Who? Oh, it's the page. It's the page. Let's go to 19, baby. Actually, I got a better idea. We're gonna be on this fucking spinning thing all night, boys. We're gonna be here all night. All right. Hunga de donda day, hunga de donga day, ringa ringa do da 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 choo da chusida, hokana sira son, yobera do da don, la 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 da choo da do za do do wa, ringa 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 ring, ringa 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 ring. Borizori hara chore sote miro nakura rushia. No chance, 15. We're going to page 15, everyone. We're going to page 15. Hey, Ada's already meowing. What you want, baby? Round and round. Round and round, the wheel spins and it lands at number 15. No chance. No chance. No chance. Does that mean you think it means? No chance at all. Zip. 0 nothing. Zada negatory. Yes, that's exactly what it means. You have met the end. This is the end of the book right here, folks. This is the end of the book. So, go back to the wheel. We're going to be here all night, aren't we? We're not gonna have any time to do the rest of this damn book. All right. Look at it do day, look at it do day, ringa ringa do da 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 choo de chusiva, hokana stira stall, running it on the la 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 choo da do sa do wa, ringa 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 ring. Ringa 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 ring, hori tori stana tori tori, siro rabia bossida. Spin again? Are you serious? This is pissing me off. Alright, we already chose no chance 15. We already chose spin again. And I gotta stop spinning before I damage this 30-year-old book. Alright.
La 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 da do da do si do da. Ring a ring a ring a ring a ring a ring. Ring a ring a ring a ring a ring a ring. Hori sori sara cora tutti. Pira da si da si va. 38. Lucky me. Lucky me. Alright, page 38. Here I come. I wonder who owned this previously. Chances are you probably won't even recognize it, but this is the same book you've owned. Congratulations, it's mine now. Alright, 5 minutes later, the three of you. Wait, no, that's 35. 38. Damn, these books are kind of hard, but kind of easy too. Got a winner! Got a winner! Nope, the parent says that. Got a winner! Got a winner! You won 25 points! Plus anything you want in the prize room! Step this way! Eagerly you follow the bird into the storeroom. Behind the booth, it's packed with the weirdest assortment of junk, dildos, you've ever seen. Dusty old catalogs, stuffed rats, a collection of axes, and portraits of headless people holding their own heads. I'd buy one of those. So pick something. It's getting late, huh? Not this garbage, you think. Then you spot the shelf of small cans with bright labels. Play and Glow, Clay Slime, and Monster Blood. Monster Blood? Hell yeah! Monster Blood? Hey, isn't this the magic you read about in Goosebumps? I'm not shitting you, people. This is actual dialogue right here. This is actual dialogue. Pause the stream when you get a chance and read it right here. Read it if it's within the reach of the shadow. Yes, it's behind a water bottle. Thanks for noticing. I'll take the Monster Blood you decide. Excellent choice! As you quickly leave the room with your prize, you wonder, is 25 points enough? What do you do next? Alright, folks. What do we do next? Do we go to page 9? Do we go to page 72? Or do we go to page 17? Ooh. Man. I have to annoy someone real quick. Well, there is no 72th book in Goosebumps, but there is a 17th and 9th book. 9 is... Welcome to Camp Nightmare. 17 is... No, Monster Blood 2 comes after... Why I'm Afraid of Bees. Okay, Why I'm Afraid of Bees is 17. Which book was better? Why I'm Afraid of Bees has a good story, but it's also kind of gay. But Welcome to Camp Nightmare, good choice. Let's go to 9. We're going to 9, everyone. We're going to 9. 9! Well, I chose it. Alright, so we already picked 38. We already picked No Chance 15. We already picked Spin Again on the right. Let's go. Unga da dun da day. Unga da dun da day. Ring a ring a doo da 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 chudi chusiva. 38 again! There's another 38? Well, new rule. New fucking rule. Since we're on the damn carnival, since we're still in the damn carnival, and we're on the same gosh darn page, we are going 17 or 72. Do a fucking flip, alright? If it flips heads or tails on the keyboard, heads 17, tails 72. Heads, we're going to 17.
I still don't have a... No, bullshit. Alright. If you take a few steps along the midway, hoping you've won enough prizes and points, you notice the crowd of people surrounding Big Gay Al. They're still chanting, "Pay or play! Pay or play!" You break through the crowd and grab Big Gay Al's arm. Ugh, it's even grosser. It's gross when I say it. Pointing up ahead. "They're right over there." "Patty and Brad," you shout as you rush up to them. "Come on, we've got to go. This carnival is evil." But before they could say a word, Big Gay Al's voice boomed from behind you. "Not before the final challenge." The final challenge is on page 84. We're going to 84, people. We're going to 84. Big Gay Al shoves you and your friends into a huge red tent. It seems to be set up from some kind of show. Red carpet steps lead up to a platform, which sits under a golden arch. The arch twinkles with 1,000 colored lights. But spelled out final challenge. Trumpets blast as people flood into the viewing area. As they march in, they clap their hands and yell, "Final! Final!" Big Gay Al leads you up the carpet steps. You are standing on the platform now, in front of shiny, shimmering curtains, in front of a shimmering curtain that hangs down from the arch. The crowd begins to chant, "Sudden death! Sudden death!" "What do you think that means?" Patty says. You're going to find out in page 123. Woo-wee. We're all gonna die, aren't we? We're all gonna die. Man, I'm pretty unlucky here tonight. The final challenge, Big Gay Al announces. The crowd goes wild. Then he turns to you and says, "Remember, the fun and games are over. Now you're playing for your life. You go first," Big Gay Al says to you. You see Brad and Patty taking off to the side by a huge man in a black hood. Two red-haired midgets in clown costumes, scurrying up the steps. To your surprise, they fit you. New high-top sneakers with metal studs running up backs. This is going to be some kind of race, you think. But then you change your mind. When they snap a heavy metal helmet on your head, the crowd cheers grow louder. Big Gay Al throws a switch. The curtain behind you parts and wow! The wall behind the curtain turns into a super magnet. You go zigzagging to the wall like a dart to a bullseye. Zing back to page 25. My fingers are gonna bleed. It bleeded enough when I was a teenager. I need to put on some more chapstick. Maybe we could do this right. I need honey. Seconds later, you head back to your feet. Sorry. You head and the back of your feet slam into the wall. You're hanging upside down in the middle of a gigantic magnetic wheel. "Are you ready for the final challenge?" Big Gay Al asks. "Of course not," you say. "Let me down." "We'll let you down, but not until you face your final challenge. One spin will decide your fate. If you win, you go. If you lose, you stay here forever." Will that be your fate? Big Gay Al approaches the wheel. Brad and Patty are holding on to each other. Your heart is pounding. Your hands are sweating. This is it. One spin. He gives the wheel. "With you on it, a hard turn. Where will it stop? Guess." Ooh, looks like someone's here. If I think so. Hey, Skibbs. Doing a stream where I'm reading a stupid game book. I've already set up the rules. Why is my mic not working? Ooh, so that's the problem. I thought you were trying to screw with me for a second. No offense. Actually, I don't respond to stuff like how I used to. Sorry, folks. I'm just reading his chat on Discord. I'm improving well, I think. Okay, well, can you just do me a little favor? Out of these 3 pages, which do you choose? 44, 74, or 124? Just give me a quick answer. Sorry for changing the subject, but that's what I'm doing on stream. 44, 74, or 124? I mean, 7 was my favorite number when I was a kid. 74! There we go. Alright, hopefully Scabs can get his mic back working.
Round and round you go. The world is a blur of colors. You can hear the crowd screaming.
Final, final. And the wheel stops. Arr! The crowd gasps. What does it mean?
You win.
Big Al says.
Now come this way to collect your prize and go home.
Turn to page 137.
Like I will. So,
Oh.
oh wait, is it working now?
It's a little bit echoey right now. It's a little echoey. Beta, new custom themes. Ooh, but I gotta subscribe to Nitro. Fuck you, Nitro. Sorry, I just see it on the side.
Okay, how about now? Better?
Yep, better. So...
Yeah, there was something covering the microphone, but yeah, I hate Nitro too. It was not worth it.
yeah, sure as hell. Alright, I'm gonna read this because it's a very small page, and then I might explain to you what I'm doing.
Sucker, you didn't really think you'd get out of this easily, did you? Check out the title of this book, Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. Horrors? You need to face a lot more horrors, and then maybe you'll escape.
Quick, turn to page 116. Alright, how's it going, Scabs?
I'm sorry. I just wanted...
You just want what?
I actually didn't read the everyone thing. I just saw that you were in a voice chat, and I joined, and I wanted to say hi. I am familiar with Goosebumps, though. Yes.
At least I'm doing like the Choose Your Own Adventure series to give yourself. Oh
man, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I do remember reading Goosebumps a lot as a kid. It was just like my favorite book.
Yeah.
My little brother too.
It's definitely a way to get into the horror genre, I must say.
Yeah, and pushing it onto kids at an early age too.
Alright, so this one is
traumatized me as a kid, I can tell you that for sure.
So this one is called Escape from the Carnival of Horrors. There's a purple crocodile, but it's not about a purple crocodile, it's about a carnival.
It's so tough.
Who's that?
Oh, that was with my mom telling me dinner was ready.
It's like 10 o'clock at night. How is dinner ready already?
Oh, wait, no. Wait. Yeah, we have a different... I guess I'm gonna leave now.
Alright. Thanks for stopping by, at least.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright.
And also get something to eat, yeah.
Alright.
It's just, she has a job that she's working at and gets home late.
Huh. Okay.
That's all. Okay. Good night,
Good night.
you guys.
Well, that was depressing. Let's continue. Alright. 116.
Zap! Big Gay Owl throws a switch and the magnet shuts off. You come flying down to Earth, right where Brad and Patty are waiting.
I played your dumb game, now let us go! You tell Big Gay Owl. Big Gay Owl doesn't answer, but the crowd does. Sudden death. Sudden death. Sudden death. Alright. The crowd surges towards you. They are not friendly. They back you up against the wall. You're trapped by a mob. You reach into your pocket hoping to find something that might help you. Something to save you. Ooh. Man. So, we either turn to page 97 or page 27. So, are we just being pulled up by random pedestrians in the neighborhood, or are these a couple of monsters or something? Because if it's the neighborhood, that's pretty fucked up. Tails, 27. Heads, 97. Tails, 27. I'm getting dirty fingers right now. This book smells like before I was born. Alright. The crowd is closing in. Your pockets are empty. You have nothing to defend yourself with. So you run. You spot a crack in the wall. Next, the wheel. It's small. Too small for an adult to squeeze through. But you can probably make it. Follow me! You yell out to Patty and Brad. As you squeeze through the opening, it leads to a backstage area, and then to a flap of another tent. You can hear the crowd behind you, trying to follow you through the crack. Excuse me. Come on, we can slip under this tent, you say for once. No one argues with you. The three of you duck in, and find yourself surrounded by another crowd. They are all seated in chairs, and they don't move. They just stare at you with glassy eyes. Turn to page 55. Woo-wee, I'm having fun. Alright. They're dummies. That's why they don't move. They've got to be somewhere. You hear Big Gay Owl's voice boom outside the tent.
Hey, this dummy...
No.
Hey, this dummy looks like the one in that Goosebumps book.
Nope. I am not joking, you guys. I am not shitting, you guys. This book is literally kissing Goosebumps' own ass, alright? Stein, you know what you were doing, and I kinda like it. You mean the Night of the Living Dummy? Brad asks. Great, you think. Your friends are chatting about books minutes before you're about to be attacked by a mob. Then you get an idea. Remember those magic words that brought the dummy to life in that book? You ask your friends. Maybe we could bring this guy to life, and he'll help us. He was pretty tough. Your friends agree. It's worth a try. Ooh-wee. 69 or 82. I should probably add a new rule. So, we are not, so I'm not reading where the page is, what the outcome is on the page numbers, because I want myself to be surprised. Let's go to 69, because that's the sex number. No, not 79. 69. Karu Mari, Adoma Loma Milano Kurano. You say the magic words. The dummy comes to life. He opens his mouth and speaks.
Hey, your face reminds me of a wart I once had to move.
Come on, you plead. We're the ones who brought you back to life. Aren't you going to be nice to us? We need your help.
I'm sorry,
The dummy says.
I'm sorry you're so ugly.
Then he laughs. At his own lame joke, you stare at him, and his face grows serious.
You brought me back to life, he said slowly, but now you are my slaves forever until
The end. Wait, this isn't the way it's supposed to end. Quick, you have one last chance. If the fortune teller told you a secret number, go to that page now. Fortune teller. Fortune teller. The last page was 55, I think. Alright, let's go to page 82. I went back to 55. 82. Oompa loompa dummy dooma. You say the magic words and wait for the dummy to spring to life. And you wait and you wait. The dummy remains the same. But something strange is happening to you. What are those feathers spouting out of your feet? Spouting out of your skin? And what's happening to your feet? Are those claws you see growing out of them? Is it possible that the magic words are turning you...
That's exactly what happened. You laid an egg this time.
So, I turned into a woman.
Well, you laid an egg this time. Let's hope you won't be too chicken to open this book again and try once more to escape the carnival of horrors. The end.
Okay, so we managed to go to that story, so let's go back to the wheel, at least one last time. Man, I'm having fun here. I want to do this at least until 10:30, so 10 more minutes. All right. Free spin, 49. Yeah, I'm sorry, folks. I didn't even try that one. 49. The wheel stops on free spin. You are ready to try again, but the dumb parrot flies over and latches onto your shoulder. Ouch! That hurts! You cry.
Free spin, you're going on a free spin.
Turn me loose. You command. When you swivel your head to glare at the bird, a scream freezes in your throat. The parrot has ballooned into an enormous vulture. His black, beady eyes pierce right through you. He digs his razor-sharp claws deeper into your shoulder.
Run!
Your every survival instinct shouts, but the bird of prey has other ideas. One of them is dinner, with you as the main course. The big bird snatches you by the back of your shirt. As you were a ragdoll, kicking and screaming and using every defensive move you learned from karate class, you struggled for your life. But it's no use. With a jerk, he lifts you off the ground. It's no use. With a jerk... Sorry. And suddenly, you have a frightened view of the carnival from 20 feet, 30 feet, 50 feet. This motherfucker is flying us. Turn to page 50. Thump, thump, trump. Your heart bangs loudly inside your chest. What kind of carnival is this, you wonder? Where is a free spin more like a death sentence? You circle a green clump of treetops. You're really dizzy now. You want to close your eyes, but you know it's not a good idea since you're flying 50 feet high without a plane or a parachute. As you circle closer to the treetops, you are met with a horrifying view. 5 baby vultures in a nest. 5 very hungry babies with mouths gaping wide open. The end is near. You are going to wind up as a take-home dinner, unless you can and somehow force the vulture to let you go. Frantically, you reach into your pocket. What do you say, folks? 76 or 115? Heads, 76. 115. Tails. Tails, 115. There's nothing in your pocket but lint. Help! Save me! You cry. The vulture swoops down and drops you into the nest. The baby vultures approach, mouths open, ready to peck you to death. But good news, they don't eat you. You fall out of the nest. Instead, please close the book fast, or the next sound you will hear will be your body hitting the ground with an awesome thud. Not fast enough? Don't go to pieces. Pull yourself together and prepare to visit the carnival of horrors again. The next time you're brave enough to open this book. The end. Well, I had a little bit of fun tonight. I need to play these more in advance. But hey, I'm down to do more. Maybe we should do one more story. So, back to the wheel. Ugh. All right. So we got double or nothing 19. So let's go to page 19. Did we do 19 yet? You land on number 9. Double or nothing. Okay, so I read this page already. No, wait. What the hell? Double or nothing, double or nothing. 2 voices behind you echo. You whirled around and gasp. It's a man with 2 heads. Congratulations, you win 10 points. One head says to you, quit while you're ahead. Ahead, get it? Ahead? Ah, so he's making fun of himself. The other head adds, laughing hysterically, shut up. Head number 1 says, you shut up. Head number 2 shoots back. 10 points is nothing. You better spin again. And this time, it's double or nothing. You get double the points whenever you land. Which head should you listen to? Alright, page 9. We listen to one head. If we think we have enough, go to page 72. If you have played, guess your weight, go to page 17. I think I've already did 72, so... No, not 72, 9. So, head 72, tail 17. Heads. So, here comes 72. Hopefully, I didn't do it already. You step up and guess your weight on Mars. Both a woman in a spacesuit motions you inside a gate. Motions you inside a gate. You pass through and find yourself in the middle of a courtyard that looks like a miniature launching site, complete with its own rocket. Security quick, the lady Hades says as she presses your hand onto the fake scanner. So how does this game work? You ask. Oh, guess how much you weigh on Mars? I guess how much you weigh on Mars, she explains. Then you enter a planet simulation chamber and stand on the scale. I'm stumped by more than 1 pound, up or down. You win a giant candy bar. What if you guess right? The space lady doesn't say anything at first. She just smiles, a nasty smile. Then she answers, you lose. is all she says. Go to page 18. I'm in hell. The space lady slowly circles you as she sizes you up from head to toe.
I think you weigh 38 pounds.
38 pounds? Boy, are you wrong.
I'm never wrong,
She says, smirking. She snaps her fingers, and two enormous guards appear. They each take one of your arms and drags you out to the courtyard.
I don't weigh 38 pounds.
You yell, but then you remember it isn't your weight on Earth that matters, it's your weight on Mars. Do you weigh 38 pounds on Mars? You better find out quickly because something tells you that's what Big Gay Al said about having to survive might be true. Turn to page 134. Man.
You've got to figure out which weight on Mars fast, but how? You're about to give up. Oh, but you notice a flashing sign. It reads, the gravity on Mars is almost 40% of what it is on Earth. Okay, now you can figure it out.
Multiply your real Earth weight by 4. Now, drop off the last digit. For example, if you weigh 90 pounds, 90 times 4 is 360. Dropping off the last digit, you get 36. Hicks, for your weight on Mars. If you don't want to do the math, you can leave it to luck. Just guess. All right, so we're almost at 10:30, which is my predicted time of ending the stream. So what do you think, kids? If you think Mars weight is 37 to 39, go to page 53. If you think your Mars weight is less than 37 or more, go to page 22. We're all gonna die. Page 22, here I come. You're pretty sure that the space lady guessed wrong. Now all you have to do is step on the scale to prove it. The two goons shove you inside the planet simulating chamber. It's a long, narrow tube, and it's really stuffy inside. You can barely breathe. You step on the scale. You check the readout. Boy, oh boy, the space lady is wrong. You jump up and down. I won! I won! Back outside, you collect your prize. It's a huge chocolate bar. You take a big bite out of it. And it stuffed the rest in your pocket. So, how's a giant then? You gaze around. The coast is clear. Maybe you can find Patty and Bread and head out of here. You walk a few steps forward, but a heavy hand clamps him down on your shoulder from behind. It's Big Gay Al. It's time to play another game, he says, grinning. If you have not tried the Wheel of Chance, go to page 8. If you have already played the Wheel of Chance, go to page 17. I think I've already did 17. It's just me, though. Yeah, I already did this, I think. '84. Alright, I already did it. So, thanks a lot, guys. Join me next time for TikTok. You're dead. Goodbye, bastards. Let's give me some more goosebumps in the future. And hopefully more people will join.